The Enfield Poltergeist, a terrifying haunting in London 1977. In the autumn of 1977, a quiet neighbourhood in Enfield, London, would become the stage for one of the most infamous and terrifying poltergeist cases in history. The Hodgson family, consisting of single mother Peggy Hodgson and her 4 children, moved into a modest council house on Green Street. Little did they know that their lives were about to be turned upside down by a malevolent force that defied explanation. It all began innocently enough, with strange, unexplained noises echoing through the house. At first, Peggy dismissed the sounds as creaks and groans of an old house settling in. However, as the days passed, the incidents escalated into something far more sinister. Furniture began to move seemingly on its own, and objects flew across rooms, as if guided by an unseen hand. The Hodgson children, particularly 11-year-old Janet and 13-year-old Margaret, were at the epicenter of the haunting. They claimed that their beds would shake violently in the middle of the night, and an invisible force would pull at their bedclothes. Terrified, they sought refuge in their mother's room, hoping to find safety in numbers. Peggy, a skeptical woman by nature, witnessed the bizarre events unfolding before her eyes. She saw her daughters levitate and observed heavy pieces of furniture sliding across the floor, without any logical explanation. As a last resort, she turned to the police for help. Police Constable Carolyn Heaps, along with her superior Sergeant Ralph Knowles, were the first to respond to the Hodgson household. Upon arrival, the officers were skeptical, expecting to find a simple explanation for the strange occurrences. However, their skepticism quickly evaporated as they witnessed chairs dancing around the room and heard sinister growls emanating from empty corners. Intrigued and unnerved, the police officers contacted the Society for Psychical Research (SPR), a renowned organization specializing in the investigation of paranormal phenomena. Maurice Grass and Guylaine Playfair, both members of the SPR, arrived at the Hodgson residence to conduct their investigation. They were met with a barrage of unexplainable occurrences. In one chilling incident, Jeanette's voice transformed into a deep, guttural growl as if some unseen entity had taken control of her body. During their investigation, Grass and Playfair experienced firsthand the poltergeist's malevolence. Jeanette would be thrown across the room with an invisible force, leaving her with bruises and scratches. The entity taunted and mocked the investigators, displaying knowledge of their private lives that had never been shared with the family. As word of the haunting spread, the Hodgson house became a media circus, with reporters and television crews vying for a glimpse of the terrifying phenomena. Amidst the chaos, skeptics and believers clashed in a battle of opinions. Some believed that the Hodgson children were perpetrating an elaborate hoax, while others were convinced that a malevolent spirit had taken residence in the house. With the media frenzy reaching its peak, renowned paranormal investigator Ed Warren and his wife Lorraine Warren, famous for their work on the Amityville horror case, arrived to lend their expertise. The Warrens corroborated the findings of Grass and Playfair, concluding that the Hodgson household was undoubtedly haunted by a powerful poltergeist entity. Despite the overwhelming evidence, skepticism continued to linger. The investigation was not without controversy, with some accusing the Hodgson family of seeking attention and fame. However, for those who experienced the horrors firsthand, the reality of the Enfield poltergeist was undeniable. As the haunting persisted, the family sought solace in their faith. A local priest performed an exorcism, but the poltergeist mocked the ritual, displaying its defiance with renewed aggression. Jeanette's voice would alternate between her own and the unearthly growl, leaving those present terrified and shaken. As the months passed, the intensity of the haunting gradually waned. By 1979, the strange occurrences ceased altogether. leaving the Hodgson family to rebuild their lives after enduring 2 years of unrelenting terror. The Enfield poltergeist case became one of the most well-documented paranormal events in history, captivating the world and challenging conventional beliefs about the nature of reality. To this day, the Enfield poltergeist remains a subject of fascination and debate. Skeptics continue to search for rational explanations, while believers see it as a chilling reminder that there are still mysteries beyond our understanding. Whether a malevolent spirit truly haunted the Hodgson household or not, the Enfield poltergeist will forever remain an enigma in the annals of paranormal history, a testament to the unexplained and the frightening power of the unknown.